What's up there guys, it's Mac, hope you guys are well. This is a quick channel update. I just wanted to quickly give everyone a quick update as to what's been happening so far. You may have noticed that the videos have been coming out a bit slower than usual. I'd usually try to bring out one video every week, and I've kept that sort of schedule going for quite a while, up until recently, for the last couple of weeks. Really up until since it's been about a month and a bit, I would say that I've been putting out videos maybe about a week and a half at a time and not really every week. And I want to quickly just give you guys all the explanation as to what's been happening and what I'm sort of on at the moment, what games I'm playing at the moment as well. So quick update as obviously it's been quite a while since my last video as well. But there are lots of videos coming, so do stay tuned because there will be a lot of stuff coming up, and obviously a quick explanation as to what's been happening as well. So first of all, some games that I've been playing. I have been playing quite a few crazy games. Here we have a few of them over here. So Super Mario Odyssey, been playing a ton loads of that. Sonic Forces, ton load of that, and obviously our main game over here, Sonic Mania. This is the Xbox One box, but actually I actually got the box separately. I did a video about that, so you can check that out. But got the box separately, but I bought the game digitally on Nintendo Switch, because as you guys all know, it's digital anyway. So I bought a Nintendo Switch. It's just the best place to play it. So anyway, those are the three main games I've been playing, and I wanted to do a review on them, but trying to get a review out at the same time as it pretty much gets released is tough. I don't know how people do it, because they must rush through the game and they must not really take in the entire experience. Whereas I want to sort of enjoy the game. I don't want to just quickly rush it out and just basically power through it. Generally it takes me about, initially I play, like I sit down and play a good solid amount of it, try and get a lot done, and then I basically take a gap for about a couple of weeks before I start the game again. And when I start the game on the second run, I usually, bear in mind, I pretty much complete the game by about halfway by this point. After a couple of weeks, I go back into it and I tend to just basically power through until it's pretty much done. So I mean, you usually try to do the first initial run without having to unlock too much, and I did a lot of that in Sonic, Sonic Forces, and obviously Super Mario Odyssey, because obviously there's a lot of moons to collect in that game. So I pretty much went through the main critical path and tried to get to the end and complete it as well. So anyway, finally complete all three of those games. But the reason why it's been difficult to put out videos at the moment and doing edits and all that stuff is because, as you guys all know, I think it was since September is when they pretty much stopped YouTube Editor. So if you guys are YouTube and content creators yourself, you will know that a lot of people use YouTube Editor as the free editing software tool to create their videos, and I've been doing that ever since I started my channel. So that I just found that's the most easiest and the most affordable way to actually get into it, and I found it really easy and straightforward. But unfortunately, they've actually stopped the video editing tool since as of, I believe it was September. So basically what's happened is that because I've not been able to use YouTube Editor no more, I've had to create my own, actually try to find my own free video editing software. So I've been using a lot of Lightworks and trying to get used to that. I've been sort of forced onto having to sort of go out of my comfort zone and actually learn a few more different editing tools. And I've sort of researched a lot, and I've settled on this Adobe Premiere that I want to sort of use as my main video editing tool. Because what I've found is that if you don't jump into an editing software that's pretty much jump into the deep end, right? If you want to learn something, go into one of the harder softwares and the most beneficial softwares for you. So Adobe Premiere is one of the video editing softwares that's proper known amongst all the video editing world, basically, and it's one of the creme de la creme softwares. And if you can learn that, you pretty much learn everything. And what I found is that because of YouTube Editor had stopped existing, we couldn't do that no more. I pretty much created a bunch of videos while it was still available, and they've been filtering out slowly. I've got a few videos coming out that are still done on the original YouTube Editor, so you will see those ones. But as opposed to new content, it's been tricky, and you may have noticed in the last few videos as well that So excuse me. You may have noticed that the whole intro stuff has been a bit tricky to get right. Sometimes the video's been a bit and the sound's been a bit off, or I've just basically done it straight in one take. This is what I'm going to be doing as well today as well. I'm pretty much doing it all in one take because I don't want to take too much editing time at the moment, because it's very tricky to do editing with the current software and the current equipment that I have at the moment. So that sort of brings me down to the next step, the equipment that I have, because obviously I have like a Surface Pro 2. It's an i5 processor, Intel Core i5, and it's pretty much, I think, a 4th generation i5 processor. So it's very weak, put it that way. I never got it with the intention of video editing. This was something that sort of I came across and I jumped onto, and I really enjoyed it, but it was never really based upon my purchase for that actual laptop. So it's pretty much underpowered. I mean, that power, I've pretty much gone to the limit to what I can do with this laptop, and it's only got like 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it's just literally not adequate for what I want to do. And I want to jump into the most powerful editing software that I can, because the last few months I've been using Lightworks for editor, and it's been fun. I mean, I never was one to learn that because I just thought it was just too confusing and I didn't really want to do that. But as soon as I jumped into it, because I was forced to because of YouTube Editor had finished, I pretty much learned it and watched a few YouTube videos about it, tutorials, and before you knew it, I was checking out some videos, quite a few videos on that, and I realised that the amount of stuff you can do compared to what YouTube Editor ever offered, it's amazing. So what I found is that if I'm going to do this properly, let's just jump straight into the deep end. Let's get Adobe Premiere. That's one of the best editing softwares that you can find for a PC. I'm not going to jump onto Macs because I've just never used Macs in my time. I've always used PCs. That's me. That's my field that I work in generally. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to stick with Macs. But anyway, basically, essentially, I need a new powerful machine, and I don't want to get a PC. I want to get a laptop, and I've been looking at a lot of laptops. I've been researching a lot of laptops. I've got one specific one in mind. It's like pretty much a powerful gaming laptop, so I could do a bit of streaming, live streaming possibly in the future, but I want to get something that will last me for the next 5 to 6 years at least. My current laptop lasted me for a good 4 to 5 years anyway, so I want this one to be the creme de la creme. So I'm sort of pushing the budget up a little bit. I don't want to spend too much, but I have increased it a bit just to make sure that it will last me a considerable amount of time rather than having to upgrade again constantly. So this gaming machine is going to be pretty much also powerful enough to do video editing. And when it comes to video editing, you need to make sure that you've got the most powerful laptop you can possibly have, or the most powerful workstation that you can get, and you can also afford as well. So within your means, try and get something that is most powerful as you possibly can within your budget. So anyway, I've increased my budget. I'm just waiting for certain things to go through, and then I'm going to get that, and then I'm going to start editing. I'm going to get the software, and I'm going to start doing Adobe Premiere style edits, Adobe Premiere style edits, and I will get that for my new content. So I've got a lot of videos coming up that I want to sort of film. I've got a lot of ideas for the channel. So I've got, like, obviously I've completed Sonic Forces now. I've completed Super Mario Odyssey and Sonic Mania. I absolutely love that game. Oh my god, some of the musics, some of the soundtracks within all of these games, to be honest, but Sonic Mania, wow, absolutely love this track. I keep replaying it. I think it's the Lava Level, Act 1. Oh my days. Guys, go listen to it, man. If you guys haven't played it, just listen to the soundtrack. It was just wicked, it was just fun. Anyway, but essentially, I mean, wow, the bosses, by the way, freaking heck, there were some hard bosses. The final boss on this one as well, freaking hell. Lots of throwbacks to the original games as well, but the new content, absolutely amazing. And obviously the new Sonic Forces game pretty much had a killer boss as well to play. And Super Mario Odyssey, wow, I mean, where to start? Anyway, I've got a lot of videos that I need to do for those specific games review wise. Like I said, I can't really get the videos out straight away because I want to actually enjoy the game and play it thoroughly, and obviously experience the game rather than just you know, essentially just rush through the game just so that I can get a review out. So that's not what I really want to do. So I finally managed to complete this game. It hasn't taken me too long. I did it in a few days worth, split over. So maybe about 2 days, 2 to 3 days to start off with. Had a couple of weeks gap, and then another few days, or like a solid few hour sessions, and I complete the game. That's how I tend to sort of try and get my games completed. I don't like to have games lingering on for too long because then I end up forgetting about it and I don't end up completing it. So that I don't really want to do that. So making sure I complete a game is sort of, you know, on the agenda. I want to, if I start a game, I want to make sure I complete it. So anyway, those 3 games I will be doing reviews on. I will be trying to get them out in the coming weeks. So definitely stay tuned for that. Absolutely can't wait to get those videos out. But I'm really looking to get that laptop and get the software onto it, and then start doing more professional edits and not having to use free software like the free editor that I've got with Lightworks. It's really iffy at the moment. I've learned a bit about it, and I think I could move that onto the Adobe software, but at the moment I don't really want to be wasting too much time learning this software because it's not going to be my permanent software. And getting a machine that can cope with that software, well, that's where the trick was. So obviously a lot of research, sorry, excuse me. So yeah, so basically a lot of research into getting that laptop, several weeks of research, and hopefully it's paid off. This could be a beast of a laptop. It's going to be a portable station as well, so I could do my edits wherever I go, because I don't want to be bogged down with just doing it in the flat, so I want to do it wherever I go. So anyway, that's basically the channel update, guys. Also, don't worry, I have not forgotten the fact that, guys, the subscriber count, we've reached over 400 subscribers. Absolutely thankful for that. Thanks a lot, guys, for tuning in and watching all the video content that I've been pushing out, as well as obviously subscribing. You really appreciate it. It really helps me out a lot. It's helping the channel grow. I have noticed the channel been growing steadily at a steady pace. I'm absolutely really happy with the growth of the channel, and do keep on asking them questions. I know that you guys have been a lot more interactive with the comment section as well. So anyway, do keep keeping those questions coming. As you have seen, I have been obviously answering as many as I can. Pretty much I try to answer every single question that comes through. I do read every single one as well, so don't worry about that, guys. But yeah, do keep them coming, and if you have any questions or any questions about the current setup, you know, do let me know. I'll try my best to answer them. And obviously got a lot of ideas when it comes to video content for the coming new year, obviously. So I want to try and get into a few more buying guides for certain consoles. So the initial entire buying guide for one particular console and all of its accessories and stuff. I think I have accumulated quite a bit of accessories as well as good games for specific consoles. So I want to get into that and do a few more of the buying guides, but I don't want to do that on my own. I'm going to try and get a guest to appear on my channel for those type of videos. You may have seen in the past I had Chicken Spring, one of my closest mates, come on for the Neo Geo videos. So, and also you saw my other mate Shah Jubaya, and he's got his channel as well. It's called Healthy Gamer. He's graciously appeared on a few of my videos as well, and it's been heaps of fun. So I'm going to try and get them to appear on a few more of these buying guides I want to sort of schedule in the future. So do check those out when they do come eventually. So lots of things happening, guys, but I'm trying to get more videos done in one take so that it sort of cuts down on the entire editing process as well. And as you guys know, at the moment my editing process is non-existent as such, because I'm limited with what I've got at the moment. No YouTube editor at the moment, and I'm in the middle of getting a new machine to get that editing software set up. So anyway, that's the whole thing that's been happening. Sorry guys, how long have I gone on for there? I've rambled on for a bit too long. Anyway guys, so that's what's been happening. Hope you guys are enjoying all the new games that have been coming out. Nintendo Switch is looking fantastic. The lineup is awesome. Still need to get Doom, by the way. I'm still waiting for that price to drop possibly a little bit. But yeah, got the One X, so playing a lot of games on the Xbox One X. The Nintendo Switch is one of my go-to machines at the moment, so playing that console a lot. But yeah, lots of games I'm playing. Let me know what you guys are playing at the moment, what you guys plan to pick up during the Christmas holidays, and yeah, let me know. do leave messages in the comment section below. And anyway, yeah, that's the update, and I will try and get a few more videos out and get back to the original schedule of one video a week, maybe even more, because I've sort of have a bit of a backlog as well that I need to sort of catch up with. So possibly I'll get a few more videos out within a week. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Really appreciate it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much for that. And until next time, take care, guys. This is Mac. Peace out.